You are helping people that have cold sensitivity with a new technique.
Exactly. Well, that can be very, very painful. The healing takes a while, so I just don't do that anymore. It's not necessary. We can use a few teeth. One tooth, you can do teeth. And you can only do a few teeth because you can only cut so much gum out of the roof of the mouth. The sensitivity's not there. Do a few teeth, 32 teeth. One tooth, you can do teeth. And you can only do 32 teeth.
You are helping people.
It's great.
What the fuck were we talking about?
Did I tell you the joke about my sound engineer friend?
No.
I have one that's French, and I have one that's a Czech one.
You're talking about Pedro who just got fired?
No.
For not showing up today? Sorry.
R.I.P. Pedro.
R.I.P. Pedro, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
There you go. Get in there. Get in there. Nice and deep like this. Right in there. Nice and deep, baby.
Deep throat that motherfucker.
Whoa.
Oh.
Please don't deep throat the mic. They were expensive.
Yeah. They were not.
Well, I didn't pay for them. Fucking Sheath Underwear did. Sponsored by Zamalia CBD. Come get your Zamalia CBD. Come see me in Royal Oak, Michigan, and fucking no. See, that's a joke. We ain't pros. We shouldn't be doing this. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Welcome to the show.
Back. Hey, welcome back to the show.
Did you brush and floss today, ladies and gentlemen?
We fucking hope you brush.
Welcome to Sensitive Teeth.
Welcome to Sensitive Teeth. My name is Ian, of course, and we got Big Naz in the building again. Thank you for coming through.
How you doing?
Big Nazareth coming through with them biblical type learning styles, you know.
So what's on your mind, Ian?
I was just thinking I ate a nice meal today earlier before we came here, and it was just kind of, it's like settling now that I'm kind of sitting in the chair, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about that bacon, and I was thinking, like, I hope he's not offended by this, but of course he's not. He's cool. He's a cool Jew.
I'm a cool dude. I'm a
cool dude.
Cool things in my cool time.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I go that wind skateboarding and that like.
What are you living in Dubai? You see, like, the hobbies that people get into in Dubai? It's insane.
It's crazy what you do when you have too much money, man.
Yeah, like, they are getting into some weird shit over there. Like, horseback racing
island
with
boys
jetpacks.
building their own islands, flying about with some water jetpacks, man.
Yeah, like I water jetpack to work every day in my fucking underwater stockbroker.
There was this, I think it was an SNL skit about the guy who used to canoe his way from Jersey to New York because it was faster. That
sounds like a real story, actually.
Yeah,
I think that's a real story.
That's the thing. I don't know if it was because I was in that traffic, and it's kind of funny. I don't know. I was obsessed with that skit when I was younger because it looked kind of real, and then I found out it was an SNL skit.
Huh. But yeah, I mean, maybe it was both. Maybe it was on Weekend Update.
Ooh.
Who gives a fuck? Canoes are unstable. Not really down with canoes. I'm more of a rowboat guy.
Bad for the economy.
Yeah, the canoes are bad for the economy. You know what they make canoes out of, right?
Trees.
Pedro. Rest in peace. If you were here, we would say Google that for us. We'd find out what is the most common material for
maybe
canoes.
We can get them like in the phone line, like in like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Like we can just like
what from heaven? From heaven?
Yeah.
No.
Pedro,
we
I
miss
wish
you,
you
pal.
didn't walk down that fucking.
I wish you would step away from that ledge, my friend.
Oh.
Remember that song? That was a banger.
Yeah,
that was a banger. What was that? Third Eye Blind or?
That's a.
What's the name of that band?
If that comes on in a
Somebody
party.
call in 555. Go fuck yourself. And if you know the name of that band, we'll give you a $5 gift certificate to
replace Pedro.
To Bagels and Beans.
Bagels and Beans.
Hey, if you're ever in Amsterdam and you see a place called Bagels and Beans, don't go in there. Don't ever go in there. It sucks. They'll sell you what looks like a bagel from a distance, and if you get up close, it's like a soggy piece of bread with a nice thin slice of kaas on it for you.
That pindakaas.
Yeah, peanut cheese, baby.
And then you go get to poop it up, then it
peanut cheese sounds like the name of a pimp that wasn't very successful. Bitch, I'm peanut cheese. It's like, yeah, we know you are. Please, you're gross. Get out of here.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we're just talking shit. I got a nice fluoride protection toothpaste. I got a new brand. So I'm very happy with it. It's got charcoal in it.
I have something on my
mind.
There's
no fluoride. That's what I meant to say. There's no fluoride.
There's no fluoride.
It's black toothpaste. Because I support the whole,
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, that and the other thing.
Black toothpaste matters as well.
Yeah, black toothpaste, black lives, Put it together.
It
what do you
all
got?
matters.
Hey, black people have really white teeth. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah,
They
man.
have good teeth.
Do they have sensitive teeth?
I don't know if they're very sensitive.
We should look. Pedro,
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Pedro. We miss you, buddy.
So
the choice was yours, and you chose
to not.
You chose to
not.
Just.
So we have problems in society, right?
Oh, word.
And old school solutions just don't cut it anymore. So what's going on now is a new age of solutions, and I say we tap into it, and it works like this. So gender inequality. It's a
I'm
problem.
not familiar with that.
Yeah, okay, I know you're not.
It's like a space age.
It's
sort
because
of
you're
idea.
hermaphrodite and you suffer from both ends.
Suffer from both ends. Some people call it suffering. Some people call it pleasure.
Yeah, fucking yourself. No, let's leave it to the next
spit roast.
episode.
There's a spit roast joke.
Ooh. So gender inequality is a thing. It's been a thing
It's
always.
a myth. I mean, the idea is a thing. We can agree
Save
on
your
that.
conspiracy theories for
The
Rogan.
idea
man.
is a thing.
We're not on Rogan's show. Stop with the
How
conspiracy
could we be?
theories.
He's canceled. How could we possibly? Rest in peace, Joe Rogan.
Rest in peace.
Shouldn't
So
have said the N-word that many times. I don't know. Still weird. Even 10 years ago, wasn't that okay? But no, I'm on your side, Joe Rogan. But still, I was a little. How'd you? That many times, huh? That many times over the years. That's crazy. I didn't even see the video. I just heard.
I never actually watched any of Joe Rogan's shows.
No, I never watch. I just listen maybe if he's got an interesting. I don't listen to Joe Rogan. I listen to like Carrot Top when he has Carrot Top on, or like some other obscure dude. I'm like, yeah, I want to see what this guy's life is about. But it's never about. It's never about bow hunting.
Like he lay.
I have no interest in.
A lot.
Dude, I'm sure he. Yeah, dude, that guy
He looks
fucks.
like he gets laid a lot.
He's a ginger too, which they're freaks.
Anyway, so gender inequality is a thing, right? So we couldn't cancel the inequality. It was just a bit too much for us. So the next thing was to cancel the genders.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
And I'm thinking,
Let's just be like, not if everybody's genderless, then like we'll be equal that way. It's like they're trying to find a loophole.
just not equal, but we won't have the problem. We won't have the problem of gender inequality. We
we don't have genders, how could you have,
It's about problem solving, yeah? So
it is a really new age.
I'm thinking how we can take it a bit further.
Yeah.
So basically, we couldn't cancel the hunger in Africa.
So we'll cancel Africa.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
That's the next step. But I'm just like...
I feel like the Dutch and the English, I feel like so many countries have tried to do that already and it just didn't work. It's too big.
Yeah, but they pussied out halfway. But it's like it can go on. It can go on. Like we couldn't cancel the AIDS. So let's cancel the AIDS patients.
What does that mean?
Just like cancel them.
Well, no,
they canceled Rogan. You can cancel anyone now. I can cancel you if I want to.
I mean, Chappelle had a really good bit. He's like, dude, there's a cure for AIDS. It's called money. Like Magic Johnson has a lot of money, and he's like,
Family Guy did that shit too. No, sorry, South Park, not Family Guy.
Well, uncancelable, South Park. Uncancelable. Fuck, let's not talk about events. Let's talk about ideas.
Okay, do you have an idea?
No.
Oh, fuck, what are we doing? This is a fucking shit show.
I got nothing. See, the thing is, I bit into something that was a piece of fruit that was slightly too cold, and it kind of affected one of my teeth back here, because they're
sensitive.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit dried up for ideas, but we did have
then let me hit you with another one.
Hit me with something, please.
Basically, we want to affect people and to do what we want them to do because we are.
You as the Jewish community?
No,
or you as in general, people want to have people want to have an effect on their world around them, right? They want to feel.
But killing people and like general like classic terrorism, that's not. It's
classic terrorism.
Yeah, like going and killing people and shooting down planes. It's all a mess, no one wins. But I have another idea. So basically, my friend told me about this televised event that the entire country of Italy watched.
A Bunga Bunga Party, I believe it's called.
Yeah, maybe.
They watched those on
I
TV.
think it's the Mario Kart finals. Anyway, but basically, she said and she vouched that the entire country watches at the same time. Yeah. And I thought, how do instill terror in the hearts of people?
It's like the Super Bowl of Italy.
Basically.
For the
basically.
gays
So
only.
you go there and you show them like a piece of pizza with a pineapple in slow motion.
Like on TV, you're saying?
Yeah, on TV, but they all watch it and like they're forced to watch it because I don't know.
What do you like tap into their TV?
Yeah, something
so
like
it's like
this.
hacker, like a guy in a van somewhere.
No, just go to the actual thing and flash it in front of the camera.
But they're gonna tackle you. They're gonna have guys kick your face in.
Nah, they're all just lazy with their like.
Yes, but we all know that pineapple on pizza is a very horrible thing in Italy. But ham and pineapple go together. I will say that.
I think
I'm just gonna say
pineapple
that.
and pizza go together too. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the access to pizza.
It's tasty.
Here in Holland, the pizza can suck.
Everything sucks.
So like the pineapple on pizza is all right as long as you pretend it's not really pizza, it's something entirely different.
Yeah,
like, this is a tasty, but don't go in there thinking like I'm eating pizza.
The Dutch people went around the globe to find spices and things to make food with, and all they managed to find was salt and pepper.
Well, that's all they kept. They sold off the rest for gold and humans, probably. Anyway, that's the segment called The Shelf. The poop shelf, where we shit on Dutch people. It seems to happen every week. It's a segment we're gonna start calling it the poop shelf, where we just complain about Dutch people.
We are based.
We're gonna do segments, maybe not, maybe yes.
Amsterdam is a great city, but it has its flaws.
Yeah, there's 50% of the people that live here are Dutch, and that's kind of one of the big ones. Big ones, yeah. Hey, I know we live here.
It's an anthropological experience.
The thing is, I wouldn't be here if I didn't like it.
I like it.
But man, these people have a lot to learn. They got a lot to learn.
We have a lot to learn from them as well. Do you know what you do in a traditional Dutch birthday?
Yeah, you told me about this.
Man,
did we talk about it on the show?
I don't think so. I think it was just at the bar.
It's
so basically, I will tell our listeners that when you go to a traditional Dutch birthday, at some point, everyone has arrived, and you will arrange all the chairs in the room in a circle, and you will sit, and you will say nice things about the person that has the birthday.
Yeah.
And that's gay.
That's fucking beyond gay, dude.
That's so gay.
It's beyond gay. It's something like it's beyond gay. It's close to retarded.
Honestly,
the thing is, Dutch people are so rude
cute.
and mean.
They're very cute. It's cute. I love it. But we're not living in a fucking Disney movie. It's so weird.
It's psychopath.
It's so weird.
The people you love the most are the people you shit on. Like, I want to get roasted. I don't want to get...
Same, man.
Same.
I'd much rather walk into a room and have everyone there roast me than everyone say nice things about me, because I'd be just sitting there and like, can you fuck off?
No, first of all, just to like stop the party, to like sit in chairs and have a little like seminar. It sounds very Scientology-ific.
I can give you one better. My neighbor downstairs.
What do you got for me?
My neighbor downstairs is super Dutch. Super Dutch.
Yeah.
And he had a birthday party the other day, and they played really loud music from about 9 p.m. till around 1.
Yeah.
And I could only hear the bass. And the bass was this constant thing for like 4 or 5 hours of like boom, 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 boom.
Like circus
this
music.
Fucking haunted circus music that you would only listen in a horror movie. And it was constant, and they seemed to have a good time, man. And my God, it drove me mad.
There's something up with them, and they're strange. They're just strange all the way
around. I like
around.
them. They allow weed. It's okay. I have fun.
But they tolerate it. They look at you as a weed enthusiast, and they're like, "You're gross." You ever notice that? You'd be at like a party, and you're chatting up a Dutch girl, and then you light up a joint, and then she goes like,
"So my
ew,
wife
gross." You're like a crack. They think you're like a crackhead. But meanwhile, all they do is MDMA every weekend.
Yeah, true.
So it's like, you fucking double standard psychopaths with your sand-filled vaginas. Anyway, let's move on from the Dutch. Let's talk about space travel. Let's talk about disease. Let's talk about prevention of disease. Let's talk about. Here's the thing.
I have nothing to say about space travel except for the fact that I like it.
I'm into it. Let's get it. Let's get more space travel going, right?
I like it.
Imagine if you just traveled, up in this, like you can travel to New York City in like 45 minutes from here. Just go up and down.
That would be fun.
That'd be great.
That'd be fun.
Be super fast. And hopefully it would be affordable.
I would like to go to a Luna Park on the Luna. Like Luna.
You want to go to the moon?
I want to go to the moon, like in the Futurama episode.
Yeah, you want to go to an amusement park on the moon?
Yeah, fuck it. That sounds fun.
Yeah, a trip to the moon sounds fun.
Yeah.
Terrifying. In the current state of technology to get to the moon. True. I don't want to, fuck that.
That's what we got Elon for.
Oh, Elon.
He's going to save us all.
Elon is going to get so rich that he'll be able to build his own planet, like a Death Star sort of thing, with a big Tesla T on the front.
That's the end point.
Yeah. He's gonna get a cool Darth Vader suit, and he's gonna battle Jeff Bezos in outer space while Earth dies.
Will the Death Star have in Jeffrey Epstein Island?
Of course it will. No, but you just reminded me of something funny. Did you see like this latest installment of Star Wars, right? Like the big movie?
No.
And there's a stormtrooper that like defects to like the rebel side.
No, I didn't.
And he takes his mask off, and it's a black dude. And I'm just thinking, like, is every stormtrooper black? Because, like, you never seen one's face before. It's the whole history of the evil empire.
Maybe the old slaves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't want to say that. I don't want to go that far.
That brings another level.
But the ones,
because they all miss all the time. They all get dead all the fucking time.
Yeah,
like, oh no!
No, you see Darth Vader's face, before he dies in the old movies.
No, I understand. They all miss because they don't want to hit because they're all being oppressed.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That's so sad.
But like,
they're like, no, we're not shooting you. Please kill the bad guy.
You never seen the goddamn stormtrooper's face before, and then the first time you see it,
I'm not into Star Wars.
It's a black guy. Me neither. Me neither. So like, I just noticed like these guys are always not. So like, the big thing was like, we got one of these guys. He's actually really cool.
If they're all black, is it racist that they dress them in white?
No, I don't think so. I think it just looks cool against like the spaceship metal or whatever. Or Darth Vader wears black, so like nobody else can wear black. So like, well, let's just wear white to be safe.
So Darth Vader is basically a diva.
Yeah, they don't want let's just wear white to be safe, so we don't piss them off.
So like on the list of biggest divas, like Darth Vader is like on the top. No one else.
It's Lady Gaga, Darth Vader.
Okay,
that's how it goes.
Okay,
yeah.
Do they like sing together sometimes?
No, but it wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't mind it if Lady Gaga put on a fucking Darth Vader mask from time to time, so I didn't have to look at that fucking schnoz that she's got. You ever seen? She's got a schnoz on her.
What?
A nose.
Oh.
She's Jewish. She's from Brooklyn.
Okay. I'm not surprised by big noses.
I don't mind a big nose. I like a big nose. In fact, let's bleep that out. It's a whole nightmare part of my life. Let's just go back and bleep that out. Mark it. What is that? 16? All right, let's get it. Beep. Beepity beep boop 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 boop.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Duff Man. Are you Simpsons guy?
Oh, definitely. I've been marathoning The Simpsons lately because I kind of ran out of content.
Where do you stream it on? Because I was trying to get Disney Plus just because I could watch every episode.
No, there's a website that I stream everything on for free.
Yeah, F Movies or something like that. Shout out F Movies for giving us free shit. Movies. I just watched a new James Bond movie the other day. Free. Everything. Free.
F Movies.
Free. F Movies. Fuck movies. That's what it's saying. Fuck movies. We got it for free.
I thought it was such a good name for a porn site, right?
F Movies? Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. YouPorn.
Yeah.
Pornhub.
Yeah.
X Hamster. What else? What do you got? What are the other big ones?
I think you covered them.
That's it?
You're a porn aficionado?
Just an enthusiast, really.
You got the porn mustache now.
Dude, I know it looks
I think if you and Ron Jeremy were in the same room, you could hang.
I don't hang out with midgets, man. They're always asking me to reach for stuff, It's annoying. I got a bad shoulder anyway. I can't be reaching for everybody's shit all the time.
It hurts your teeth.
I can't be reaching all the time. Fucking you fucking weird tripod
long
midget.
Dick midget.
Long dick midget. Get out of here, you long dick midget.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Hey, that brings us to it's maybe a little on this show, but on this episode, but let's just get into it because we're excited about it. We got a new segment, or maybe we'll just do it one time only. Who cares? But it's called What Are You Doing? Where we kind of do what we always do, but we ask the question, What are you doing? So what do you got? Let's hit me with a what are you doing?
So you're outside, you're having fun with your family, you're not on the beach, you're not in your house, and you're wearing Croc shoes.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, do people see? I never.
What are you doing?
Is that bad?
It's bad.
Where do you wear Croc shoes, though?
In my opinion, if you wear Crocs outside your own kitchen or outside of the beach, you've given up on life. You just don't give a fuck.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Crocs are the sweatpants since sweatpants became fashionable. Crocs are the new sweatpants.
It's not even sweatpants. It's sweatpants that has juicy on the back and they're like a little bit ripped.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
No Crocs. What are you doing? Even just Crocs. I think just Crocs in general.
Yeah, man, in your house.
If it's
in
a
your
work
house,
thing,
private thing. I don't mind what people do in their own homes. I don't judge. But outside in the street, you wear fucking normal shoes.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I know a lot of like chefs like it. There's like kitchen Crocs they call it. It's like good for being on your feet on a kitchen floor for hours.
And same by the way for the hippie dudes that fucking walk barefoot everywhere.
Hold on.
If you're in the fucking forest or in the beach, cool. If you're on the bus or downtown in the fucking city, what are you doing?
Yeah, dude, barefoot guys.
What are you doing?
Barefoot guys in the city, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I was in Berlin years ago. I was in Berlin, and I was with a lady friend, and we were talking about, because we'd seen some barefoot freaks already, and we were talking about it, like, oh, man, what are they doing, Like, what are they doing? And we're on the subway, and a guy gets in, and I see already, like, from the top half of him, that I shouldn't look at his feet, and I look at this friend of mine, and she's like, don't do it. And I just couldn't help myself. And I look at his feet, and they're just like black. Like, it looked like he stepped into a bunch of charcoal, just black feet with gnarly nails. And I'm just like, bro, What are you doing? Oh my God! Put your shoes on, socks and shoes, man.
You hit me with one.
Brush and floss, socks and shoes.
Yes.
I'll hit you with one. So you know we live in Amsterdam, right? It's a bike-heavy city.
We do?
It's a bike-heavy city.
It's a bike.
A lot of bikes, a lot of bike lanes. People like to go jogging,
it's flat.
right?
It's like the personality of the people.
But
it's kind of flat.
People like to go jogging in the bike lane.
That's true.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing, dude?
What are you doing?
You're jogging. It's a bike lane. It's for people on bikes. There's a sidewalk right next to it. There's parks everywhere. There's beautiful places to go jogging. Not in the bike lane in rush hour. What are you doing?
What are you
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you
Jogging
doing?
in the bike lane. In fact, anything in the bike lane that's not a bike, what are you doing? People drive these little mini cars, you know, for like the handicapped people, these little red cars. What are you doing?
Well, I like the little red cars.
Yeah, but drive it in the street. Drive it in the street. There's no reason you should be in the bike lane.
It doesn't matter.
What are you doing in the bike
I always
lane?
wanted to see how it would look if you put wheels on the tuna can. What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
If it's
Fucking
a bike lane,
stupid car.
it's a bike lane. It's bad enough I got to ride a fucking bike around here. Stay out of my lane. Take your little car, go in the street with the big cars, you fucking pussy. And if you're jogging, go to the goddamn park. There's parks everywhere. What are you doing in my bike lane, buddy? What are you doing? I don't know if I have another what are you doing right now, but that's the segment, everybody.
No, you had one because you told
Did
me
I have
on
a
the way.
second one?
Yeah, you told me with the guy with the fucking water.
What guy with water?
With the snow.
Guy with the snow and the water? Oh my God. So
Yeah.
snow's a rarity here too out in Amsterdam. It does snow once in a while and it doesn't stay for very long, but years ago, it snowed about maybe 6 to 8 inches, maybe about 10 to 15 centimeters for your European folks. And this guy comes out of his house to clear the snow off his porch, like his little stoop, 3-stair stoop, with a bucket of boiling water. And he sure enough got that snow removed, but I'm just looking at him like, bro, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Because you know water freezes into ice, bro. What are you doing?
them stairs extra slippery.
He likes to stay slippery, but he's got these big, long, weird Dutch legs. He probably never even uses the stairs. He steps straight out of his first-story
That's
window
why you got
down
them
to the
wooden
street
shoes,
level.
man. Wooden shoes don't slip on ice.
Fucking wooden shoes. What are you doing?
What are you
doing? You got wooden shoes, bro? You live in a swamp and you're gonna wear wooden shoes?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You got termites in your shoes, man.
Yeah, this guy's got. That's how they diss people back in the day. This guy's got termites in his shoes.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Fucking. It's like it's just like what are you doing? Well, that's what it is, everybody. That's the segment. What are you doing? Brought to you by Zamalia CBD. Go on to Zamalia.com. What is the website?
Get your CBD toilet paper. You can calm your ass down.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Was that copy or was that you just come up with that?
Yeah, I saw it somewhere online.
Zamalia. Probably on the website.
I like being funny, but someone is always funnier than you.
Yeah, of course. This isn't a funny show.
Like,
if you're listening to this,
I'm funnier than you, and you're funnier than someone else.
Would it be funny if somebody was listening to this being like, these guys are the worst dentists ever?
I have no advice about what to do about my sensitive
Canines.
teeth.
I use my canines to bite into raw fucking veal, raw...
Vagina.
What is it? Elk meat. I eat raw elk meat with my fucking canines. Me and Joe Rogan go eat elk meat in the mountains together before we run up stadium... Before we like kill a fucking... we karate chop a guy to death and then run up stadium stairs together. I drive my muscle car to the
Joe
karate.
Rogan,
I drive my muscle.
What are you doing?
I drive my muscle car to the karate fight, and then I kill a deer with a knife, and then I put it on my back and run up stadium stairs to my sauna.
Where I smoke DMT.
And then I smoke DMT and lie in a fucking incubation tub for 8 hours, and then I raise my daughters.
An upstanding member of society, Joe Rogan is.
Hey, we love Joe Rogan. It's just, man. He
What
said the
are
N-word
you
a lot. What are you
doing?
doing, Joe
What are you
Rogan?
doing?
What are you doing?
I hope you brush and floss, Joe Rogan. Stay healthy.
Yeah, he never talks about tooth and gum health.
You never talk about that one dentist that doesn't agree that Colgate is good for you. No,
Yeah,
like they say 9 out of 10.
It's always 9 out of 10.
Like, imagine the amount of money they offer that last one, and it's like, no.
No, it's like there's the 9 dentists, you know, and then the 10th dentist walks in and he's got like a cape, you know? It's like, oh, this fucking guy again. He thinks he's better than everybody. Oh, this fucking
like
guy.
a cape and a monocle and
yeah,
shit.
he's like got a cape and like a cane that's unnecessary. Maybe there's a sword in it, or like a dentist, like a drill, a dentist drill on the inside.
You shine like an X-ray of teeth in the sky, and he flashes away.
Yeah, it's just 9 out of. He's like, this doesn't cut it for me. Well, I got to run upstairs for one quick second. Do you think you could do something? You got something for the listen? I hate to do these like choppy breaks.
I can always go on a racist religious rant.
Do you know some? Could you speak some fucking, what do you call it, Yiddish or whatever?
I don't speak Yiddish. No.
What the fuck is Yiddish then?
Yiddish is a language.
Hebrew.
I speak Hebrew. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's Yiddish then? What's the difference?
Yiddish is a mix of basically some kind of Hebrew and German, and it exists because Knipkanash.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't speak it. But generally it exists because Orthodox Jewish people, they don't speak Hebrew on like the weekdays because it's a holy language. So they only
many rules.
So they only speak it in the weekend, and then the weekday they speak another language because it's holy.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I can tell you for a fact.
So
the language
Yiddish is like the street Hebrew, and Hebrew is holy, and you speak that?
Yeah, but you're talking about like European Jews pre World War II. Like now, no one speaks Yiddish.
There was a lot more. There was a lot more than before World War II.
Yeah, that was kind of Hitler's point.
Oh my God, you're right. I'm so sorry. I'm embarrassed. I'll be back. We'll be back in 1 second, motherfuckers.
Sensitive teeth, everybody. We'll be taking a short break because Ian's a douche.
All right, we're back, everybody. How are you doing? Thank you for waiting. I'm sorry about the comment earlier. I wasn't aware of the relationship between European Jews and World War II.
Education is key, and that is something that is forgotten in America. Where Ian is from.
America?
Ian is from New Jersey, by the way.
I am not from New Jersey. You take that out of your dirty Jew mouth, you son of a bitch. You goddamn son of a bitch. You never say that again. You never goddamn say that again.
Ian is from which is
That's even worse, dude. Wait, I gotta bleep that out because you know what? I can't have anybody knowing who I really am because of the things that we're gonna say on the show. We're just using this as a platform for I was gonna say hate speech, but that's not true. And somebody might hear that and really think it's true. He's a Jewish guy. I'm a ginger. What more do you want?
Ginger and Jews, man.
What more do you gin and sipping on ginger and Jews? All right.
Anyway,
what are we doing? I'll tell you what we're doing.
We're talking about Jeff Bezos' new yacht.
Oh, Jeff Bezos' new yacht being built here in Holland because they love boats.
And it's the biggest yacht ever to be made.
At this particular shipyard, for sure.
No, in general,
the biggest yacht ever?
No. Yes, it is. It's going to be the biggest yacht.
Personal yacht ever.
The thing is, yacht is a kind of class of boats, and that one is going to be the biggest one of that class of boats ever to be made.
As a yacht because of whatever specification.
I'm not a boat guy.
So it's a big ass yacht. Here's the thing about this yacht: in order to get out into the open sea, the city of Rotterdam, Netherlands, has to disassemble like a really convoluted old school design like drawbridge, like one of these platform bridges where the whole center like lifts up on two elevators. They have to take this thing apart so that the boat can fit through the gap and then get out to the ocean.
No, this bridge was just finished like rebuilding like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah,
and they literally promised that the last time that they were that was the last time they're gonna like disassemble it because it's too much a pain in the ass. And Jeff Bezos was like, "No, we can do it like in a day."
Well, he's like, I know you guys promised, but like I'll pay you money, and they're like, "Yeah, okay, that's fine."
That's the Dutch way.
But how great would it be if they were mad at Jeff Bezos and they're just like, "No, we're not going to take down the bridge. You can just have your world's biggest super yacht.
Yeah,
you can
just
sail it up and down this one little canal. There you go, fucker."
That would be funny.
Yeah, just like, no, fuck you. We're going to think about it.
But he already has the Lex Luthor look. He would just ram the fucking bridge.
Yeah, but how funny is this? Like 10 years ago, he's like a nerd in a Toyota whatever, and now he's wearing tuxedo jackets with no sleeves on them. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
He's got his
Jeff Bezos,
balls with little
please
sunglasses.
sponsor us. What are you doing?
Nah, fuck Jeff Bezos, dude. Keep your money. I don't give a fuck.
Amazon used to be books, though. That's kind of funny.
Well, the thing is, the guy's not an idiot. He started selling books because he knew that was the one thing that was going to like sell best on the internet at that time. Because a book, you don't need to try it on. You don't need to fit. It's just like you can. It's just
it's a book.
Yeah, it's a book. He didn't pick books because he likes books. He picked books because he knew that's how the shit would go. He's right.
And then like Zuckerberg comes like Facebook.
Zuckerberg was just trying to like steal girls.
I don't have any friends. Can I meet people online?
He was just trying to like steal girls' nudes, and then figure out a way to like.
I'm in college and I can't get laid. Can I please make a place where I can talk to people about what I had for lunch?
He still can't get laid. You seen his wife? She looks like the most stone cold, like heartless Asian woman. She's just like, no.
Why you not making dinner?
She's got his dick.
Why you not making dinner?
She's got his dick in a chastity cage while he's out in his jet ski.
He doesn't have a dick. It's an Android. He has a USB drive.
Oh, is it female or male? Does he plug in or does she plug into him?
He has one for a penis and one for an anus.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Just upload that data. Upload that data. Upload that data. Oh, Zuckerberg.
Did you accept
Zucky
the cookies,
Bees.
though?
Do I accept his cookies? No, I'm not one for sweets. I'm more of a savory guy. I don't like ice cream because my teeth are too sensitive. I talked about that last week, but that's okay. They're too sensitive.
That's the overall
like
thing.
people that bite into ice cream, people that just like straight up bite with their front teeth, bite into like a thing of ice cream on the top of an ice cream.
Man,
what are you doing?
What are you doing? People who bite popsicles.
I can bite it with my molar like really quick, like snap it off and then get it on my tongue.
No, but people who bite and chew.
Yeah, bite and chew on a popsicle. What are you doing?
All of it, like
my teeth are too sensitive for that.
I have a lot of cousins because I have a lot of religious family, and every fucking family. Every fucking family event, I'd find this one fucking little cousin, like 5-6 years old. What are you doing? I'm eating ice. I'm like
crunch on the ice.
Yeah, why is it the kid thing to eat ice? Because I used to do it also.
Kids are weird.
Yeah, why is it the thing to eat ice?
I don't know. I never ate ice, but I knew a friend of mine who's like when she was little, she would like grab a stick of butter and just like 3, 4, 5 years old, you like grab a stick of butter out of the fridge and just like peel back and just like bite that stick of butter.
The motherfucking day, yeah.
Yeah, biting.
I saw it in some food documentary. I don't know which place it was. God forbid, like somewhere in the south of the U.S. And they take a stick of butter, they put it in like batter, and then they deep fry that shit.
The whole stick of butter.
Yeah,
and then you just eat a stick of butter.
Yeah, in batter.
No, that's too much.
Man, I saw that shit.
That's too much.
And you see the people that go and eat there, and they're like circular.
Yeah.
They are circular people.
Yeah. They roll
from head to toe.
They roll in from all directions.
Fucking, like if the wind blows too hard, fucking next state. There we go. Like
not even, no.
Like tumbleweed.
Yeah, but they're heavy though.
Yeah, so they kind of knock shit down, man. That's why hurricanes are devastating in the south.
Yeah, dude, fat people in America is a real thing. There's a special kind of fat there.
Really?
No, but I'm talking like it's
you guys
fat.
have another level of fat.
No,
man.
it's another. I call it Walmart fat.
Like
it's like a special kind of fat.
We have here in the Netherlands, we have like alcoholic fat, eating like cheeseburgers all his life.
And they have like glandular problem.
No, you guys have like power eating, like sugar chugging, like man.
Diabetes fat.
Oh my God, like lose your foot and keep going to McDonald's fat.
Like 35 years old on a rascal scooter because you're too fat.
I saw like in Facebook or something.
I hate to say it, but what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Deep fry a stick of butter.
I was in San Francisco and I fucking I was staying in a Japanese part of town, like Japantown, something like this. And there was
are you sure you're not getting mixed up with Chinatown?
No. It was actually Japanese. It was actually Japanese. I swear to God.
What town? Where was this?
It's San Francisco.
I'm pretty sure you're thinking about Chinatown.
Whatever.
They have a very big Chinatown.
We wake up in the morning and there's like literally only Chinese and Japanese restaurants to eat around, and we just try to find some breakfast. And we went to Denny's. Cool.
Was it like a Japanese Denny's?
No, it was.
Did you have to sit on the floor? Did you sit on the floor? Take your shoes off?
They train you to bomb Pearl Harbor.
The waiters just like throw the plates of food at your kamikaze those eggs and bacon onto your table.
No, it was just the standard Denny's, and we just went for breakfast because we wanted to eat breakfast. The breakfast at the hotel was really expensive, and there was no point, so we just went. It was the only place that served like normal people food. Let's call it. It wasn't moving. It wasn't moving. What am I doing? We're gonna get canceled. Like
you mean it wasn't killed earlier that day? You just wanted regular.
It wasn't shrimps and sushi. We just wanted eggs and fucking beans and shit.
Yeah, it's breakfast time.
Breakfast.
It's breakfast.
So we went there, and we're literally the only people in the restaurant, except for a family of 3. Like I guess like a 50 or 40-year-old couple and their like 20-year-old daughter or something like this.
Yeah.
And again, circular people. Yeah, and it's like 9:30 or 10 in the morning, and we're all having like eggs and toast and like butter and like normal breakfast stuff. And these guys get delivered like a 3-tiered burger each with fries and a fucking huge ass Coke. And it's like 9:30 in the morning, and
that's a little early.
Man, I looked at them and I was like, wow.
Maybe they were up all night partying.
I don't think so.
9:30 in the morning.
I don't think these people were capable of staying up more than 3 hours in a row.
Yeah, that's funny. No, I mean, when I'm hungover, though, like a burger, you get a burger with a fried egg on it.
This was like a Monday morning, man.
I'd be hungover on Mondays. Come on, man.
No.
Live a free life.
This
free life.
There's a level. I know that there's a level where they make you buy 2 seats on an airplane, and that's a level where you really have to wake up and tell yourself, like, okay. Maybe I just don't eat for like a month.
Yeah, no, I think people that are that fat...
Maybe I should try bulimia.
I think people that are that fat are really not traveling that much.
True.
Like, it's very rare, and they're like, oh, I have to take a plane, and this I have to buy 2 seats, so fuck that, I'm not taking a plane again, because I have to buy 2
You know what?
seats for
I'm never
fat
taking
ass.
my feet again. I'm just gonna sit here. The fact that you can get mobility scooters everywhere in the US, like in the entrance to Walmart stores and shit like this, ridiculous.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, and like I'm thinking like it must be pretty easy to take advantage of that. Like you just bring a crutch with you, like have a crutch, like an old crutch in the trunk of your car, and just bring it in, just so you can like convince the 16-year-old kid to give you the little key. You can just drive around all day in the Walmart with your little...
Yeah, but then you gotta drive on this fart soak thing, you know.
No,
like...
but the thing is, you're driving it, so now some fat ass can't drive it. Now they have to walk.
Oh,
You're actually helping people out.
Oh, you know what would be really funny? To drive it around the fat ass.
just
like constantly drive it.
no, just drive it at, make him like, make him like.
Exercising is good, eh?
No,
yeah, I wish I could.
You gotta scare him, like go right at him and try to get him to like dive or move a little quicker. You know, trying to get a jump out of the way. Just get a little heartbeat up. You know, get their heart rate up a little bit. Get an air horn.
Isn't it up enough? Isn't it up enough?
Yeah, they're already walking. You fat fucking freaks in America. Fuck, you guys need to shape up. World War III is coming. Russia's coming. China's coming. And you fat fucking dumb retards. You have a lot of guns, but you can't survive more than 3 hours out standing up. So there's going to be problems. You guys got to shape up. This is a public service announcement brought to you by the Joe Rogan Experience. Thank you. Hashtag Black Rifle Coffee or whatever.
Free Kyle.
Free Jeff, free Kyle.
But they are free. Both of them.
I mean,
we talked about this
rest in peace, Jeffrey, the king.
Yeah. If you believe he died, you know, if you're one of those conspiracy
No, he
theorists.
had a secret underground tomb underneath his island, you know, that he escaped to the center Earth with, you know. So he's fine. He's hanging out with the
shadow government.
He's hanging out with the reptilian Nazi survivors that got in there through Antarctica back in the 40s. It's all obvious. I mean, I do my own research, you know.
It's all hobbyist.
Obvious.
Oh, I thought like we were talking.
I'm an obvious hobby. I'm a hobby. I'm a hobby.
I thought you were talking about hobbits, like hobbits.
No, I'm not into that nerd shit. I don't like magic and swords and stuff. Give me a Jason Bourne over a fucking Merlin any day.
I love Jason Bourne movies, but they make no sense.
Yeah, they do.
Kind of. But
he had amnesia.
Yeah,
he doesn't like it.
Yeah, okay.
He's like, I'm gonna figure out why this happened, and then when he finds out why it happened, he doesn't like that even more. He's like, I don't like this.
This guy complains a lot. I think he's Jewish.
Well, he probably speaks one of those terrorist languages that you mentioned. Buck, buck, duck, duck, buck, buck. Is that too much?
Durka.
Yeah. Allah, Allah. I was just thinking about Team America today. Go act your way past those guards. You're an actor, man. Muhammad, and they're like, oh, Durka. Yeah, come right in.
That's when Trey, fucking.
Imagine if that
the
movie.
South Park guys, I forgot the name right now, but that's the high point. That was really.
Matt Stone, Trey Parker. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was good shit.
Imagine if that movie.
They're still good. I saw the first season of the new. The first episode of the new season came out the other day. I saw it. Pretty fucking funny.
I gotta get on that.
Pretty fucking funny. But they want to stick always now to these like actual events instead of just making fun of
like
nothing.
Instead of being like totally random, crazy. Like
it's
very
funny,
like topical.
It's funny.
It's always topical.
It's funny. It's topical. It's both. But at the same time, come on, you can do better. Like just make fun. Man, these guys showed up to the Oscars wearing dresses on acid. Like,
when
come
they
on.
were like, yeah, fresh.
Come on. That was good shit. That was funny shit. Come on. This is like that ages very, very well.
I mean, they're so rich. I mean, I wonder what their personal lives are like. They're probably up to some really strange shit in their giant mansions, secluded from the world. They're probably into some. They're flying in people from different parts of the world on private jets to like, you know, stick gerbils up their ass or something. Yeah, I wonder if they ever had some Epstein connects. Probably not.
I would say they probably have a better connection. Someone didn't get caught.
Well, the thing is, Epstein was like compromising people. They were, you know, he's a pedophile and he was compromising people. And those South Park guys, they're probably already pedophiles. So like, they were just gonna like do it on their own.
I don't think they're pedophiles. I think
probably not.
I think if anything, they're necrophiles. What?
Microphiles?
Necrophiles.
Oh, banging dead ones.
Yeah, why not?
Cold.
It's easy. They
banging
don't
a dead body is a lot like banging a Dutch.
With necrophilia, you never have the issue of consent.
Bro,
it's not a problem.
You got consent with God.
It's
bro.
not a problem. I made
It's
peace.
a dead body. I know you're joking, but I can't get behind. I got to go against you on this one. I can't.
Come on.
Can't yes and with you on this one.
No, this is sensitive teeth, man.
And my teeth are starting to throb a little bit. They're starting to get a little sensitive. I think I got to drink some hot tea.
No, come on. Next, you're gonna tell me dead baby jokes are not good.
Dead baby jokes are hilarious.
No, come on. Then why necrophilia jokes are not?
Because I don't. Because it just reminds me.
Because you decided to draw the line wherever you fucking.
You know what it is?
This isn't Israel. We just don't decide where the line goes.
Dude, it's the sensitive teeth I'm going to open up to you right now, okay? The reason that necrophilia jokes really make me uneasy is because the thought of having sex with a dead body just really reminds me of when I was with my ex-wife.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
I had a girl like that for a while.
And the thing is, I'm a sexual dude, you know.
No,
I like to express myself sexually. And this bird just was not a match, you know. It was really a struggle.
So I had this
ice
hookup.
cold. Phil would say it.
I hooked up with this girl, and she came onto me so strong. Like we were friends for like a long time. And she's like, let's go to lunch. Like, okay, let's go to lunch. And after lunch, let's go to your house. And I was like, on the way, let's also fuck. And I was like, sure, why not? And then
she really took advantage of you.
Yeah, no. Then we get to my house, and she basically takes off all her clothes and lies down on the bed with back on the bed, almost hands and leg in the air like a dead cockroach, and starts making this kind of noise. While we're doing it. While we're doing it. And
maybe she had to fuck you as like a dare from her
I don't know,
sorority or something.
I don't know.
It was a sorority dare.
No. But then we we done our thing, and basically when we finished, all of a sudden she's really into me again. So I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, because I thought like she went into me during it, and then we did it again, and then it was again. So I realized that was the way she was, and that was honestly the worst sex I've ever had.
Yeah, dude, bad sex is bad.
Oh man, I've had some terrible experiences.
And it can be bad in different ways. It can be bad in just like you guys are just like uncoordinated, and it can also be bad in like in your head.
Oh, you want to hear the best one?
She just said some shit, and this is going on. Like, how am I? You know, it can get bad sex, and then they say it's like pizza. Like even when it's bad, it's pretty good. It's like it can be.
No man, you want to hear the worst
scarring.
one? The worst one.
Scarring.
Look, I've never had, except for one time, which I'm gonna tell you now. I've never actually like stopped having sex with someone while I was having sex with them. Like I was like, okay, well, this is fucked, whatever it is, but I'll go through with it.
It's happened to me a couple times.
Anyway, I had one time. So this girl,
I'll make it funny.
So I basically it was like this. My mom was with a
Whoa! You're telling us
a
sex story, and now you bring your mother into this. What is? I would stop immediately.
My mom was at her boyfriend's house, and I get a phone call from my friend who knew that I had an empty house, and he goes, "Yo, you doing anything?" No. Okay, I'm coming over with 2 girls. Cool, fuck it. And he shows up like in half an hour later, and I swear, he shook my hand. He said, "Hi, how you doing?" And he immediately bolted into the guest room, because he knew he could use it, and like I didn't see him anymore. He just left me with this strange girl. So I was like, "Hey, you want a drink?" "Yeah, sure, let's have a drink." We have a drink. We hit it off.
You touch penises?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We hit it off in like 5 minutes. We go in the room. We're fucking, and I had like an on and off relationship with her for like a few months, and then one time we went out, and she actually studied Yiddish in school, which is a fucking dead language, but it's like almost like German. So we went to my house, and she was like completely out there sexually. So she wanted me to hit her while we were doing it. So I was like, okay, I thought you just wanted me to slap her, like spank, like light. Okay, whatever. I did it. I was like, no. And then she's like, bam, slaps me with the back of the hand across my face.
Like way too hard.
I cross my face, and I stop her like, yo, I'm not into this shit. Yeah. This is not my thing. Let's slow it down. If you want to keep going, fine. But no violence. No.
No, because there's a line where it's like some people just take it way too far. Man, like, no, I really want you to like, I want to like be bleeding out of my face.
No,
like,
man.
I can't do that.
She slapped me across the face as hard as she could, man, with the back of her hand. And I was not into that shit. So I told her, okay, let's slow it down. So I guess in her mind, she's like, how can I make up for this? How can I make it kinky for him? I know. I'm going to whisper in his ear in German. So basically, this girl just hit me in the face. Then she whispers in my ear in German, which very quickly turns into almost screaming in German. And I get transported into like a concentration camp. Because someone just hit me and they're screaming at me in German. What the fuck? I've seen too many Holocaust movies. Yeah. And I stop it right there and I tell her, look, this is not for me. Have a good day.
Well, I mean, I like that she was motivated. You know, she put in some effort. She it's just a matter you guys didn't line up. But like for somebody, she's gonna be a great lover.
For sure. Just not for you. For probably from some nutty dude.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Nothing wrong with her. Nothing wrong with you. It just didn't line up.
No, just because you're pro-Nazi doesn't mean you're nutty.
I mean, just because you're pro-rapist doesn't make you a rapist.
No, that's how you became you.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything
you did
weird.
Not rape anyone.
I've never raped anyone.
But you're pro-rape.
I didn't say that. No. I'm just saying if you happen to be somebody that's pro-rape, like just because you're pro, like if you're like some sort of southern governor or something, you're pro-rape, doesn't make you a rapist necessarily. I mean, even Cuomo, even like governors from New York, just because Cuomo's pro-rape doesn't make him a rapist.
We
might be getting off track here, people.
We had this terrible thing. Wait. We had this terrible thing happen in Israel.
I only flossed my bottom teeth today. I forgot the top because I got a phone call.
Sensitive.
So I apologize for that last segment, people. I'm not going to delete it. It's sensitive teeth, motherfucker. Woo! Getting a little crazy.
So we had this terrible incident in Israel where a bunch of people got trampled to death and a bunch of stuff.
That wasn't at Mecca? In Saudi Arabia?
No, we had it in Israel also. People get trampled.
People get trampled a lot in that
religious
part of the
places,
world.
man.
In religious places, people get trampled.
Yeah,
what's up with that, I wonder?
What are you doing?
What are you doing getting trampled trying to fucking talk to Jesus?
Anyway, so a lot of people died, and it was quite sad. And all the people responsible basically came out with a statement that was, I found it hilarious. Just because we are responsible doesn't... No. It literally translates to this. Just because we are responsible doesn't mean we are accountable.
Now that's some litigious speak right there.
My man.
That is some litigious speak.
My man. This was one of the funniest... This was wow. I was so happy and sad to read this at the same time because, look,
it's like saying... What? It's like saying, well, I apologize that you feel that way. Wait a minute.
It's amazing. As we might be responsible, but we are not accountable.
People get trampled to death They got trampled to death in Mecca around that Black Rock.
Yeah.
There was a scare. They got trampled 7-8 years ago, I think. They got trampled there in Israel, in the old part, I think.
No, it's some religious holiday where they all go to some mountain, but basically it's a place where usually can hold up to like 50,000 people, and they go like 500,000.
Of course.
Yeah, makes sense. And to make it more crazy, they cut off their really Orthodox people. They don't shave their boys until they're like 3-year-old, and then they shave them there at that day.
They shave their
hair.
Their sons.
Yeah.
Until they're 3. They don't get a haircut till they're 3.
No, and then they shave them there.
And then what do they do with all the hair? They put it on. They make wigs for the women.
Probably. You see, this is how you keep business running.
Yes, I see. They use half of it for new heavy wool jackets, and they use the other half for wigs.
You have also these hats that look like cakes. Have
the big furry cake hats. Of course,
I love them.
What is the deal? Because not all the guys wear the big cake hats.
No, it's about how how
that's like a hierarchy thing, right?
Yeah,
like,
man,
I'm a better Jew than you. I got a cake hat.
Like before you get the cake hat, you have to wear a bread hat. It's like an intern kind of thing, when you're rushing a frat.
Yeah.
Then you get the cake hat.
Yeah, the cake hats are big. They look expensive, dude.
They are fucking expensive.
They look like they're made out of fur and like
Can you imagine wearing that in 45-degree weather?
No, but I seen them in Brooklyn. It gets hot as fuck, and you see these guys with the jacket, with the big hat, and they're just like, no wonder they're like rude and angry all the time. I think we've definitely talked about this before.
We have because I cannot.
Sensitive teeth, baby. We shouldn't be doing this.
I am not able to stop talking about this because I am amazed.
It's boggling. It's mind-boggling.
I am constantly amazed by these people, the capabilities of ridiculousness, man.
Well, it's like that joke that I had. All these deities that are up in heaven being like, you'll never believe what I get my people to do.
In one of the previous episodes, I spoke about one of the books after the Bible, the ones that interpret the Bible, yes? So,
you mean nerds?
Yeah, nerds.
You mean pedophiles and nerds?
Yeah, pedophile and nerds. So basically, these people, the Bible was written in whatever year
by a bunch of nerds and pedophiles.
And 700 years ago, they had to interpret the Bible to the current time at the time. So they were sitting and discussing all kinds of things, and the protocols are written.
And they just got everything wrong. They just got everything wrong. Then there was the Dark Ages.
It's not wrong.
They just got everything wrong, and then we had the Dark Ages.
It's not wrong. It's the interpretation is like poetry. So I spoke about this before, and I will speak now about another one, which is there's a protocol of 3 rabbis sitting together and discussing.
I haven't heard this one. Is this funny?
No, it's very funny.
Okay. 3 rabbis in a bar.
3 rabbis sitting together and they're discussing what do we do with a man that rapes himself up his own ass.
We've actually talked about this before. We prosecute him 2 times. We prosecute him 2 times as a rapey. This is reruns. We're in the reruns, man. We need new. Yeah, on this show.
No way.
The first time you were over, man. We definitely.
No, this is not in the first episode, and never.
100%.
No, I talked about something else.
No. You prosecute him 2 times for being raped. Being raped is a crime, and raping somebody is a crime. Maybe it's on the second episode, I'm not forgetting. But here's the thing: Jewish guys don't have dicks big enough to put it up their own assholes, so the whole thing is obsolete.
Yeah.
All right, next subject. We don't deal with subjects here on Sensitive Teeth. What we deal with is I believe the word of the day was clout.
Clout?
I got a bad case of clout from this prostitute I banged.
Does it burn?
Yeah, it burns.
When?
But it burns good. I mean, my TikTok followership has gone up exponentially since I got this clout. Since I got this case of clout.
I got this clout.
It's worth the burn. I'm just saying it's worth the burn, okay?
My grandfather was in Vietnam. He got the
clout. Yo, you got any weed or anything?
Yeah, I do.
You want to roll up a joint?
I will roll up a joint.
Let's roll up a little joint, and then
I got dreads. I can roll.
What flavor are your dreads?
Mint.
Mint flavor. Ooh, that's different. Usually you get peanut butter or licorice.
Pindakaas.
Peanut cheese. Peanut cheese.
Peanut cheese is too close to dick cheese, isn't it?
Dude, just cheese. Cheese is cheese. Like, you don't want to get cheese too close to your dick, you know? Nipple cheese. Like, add cheese to anything, it's not really great, right?
I've heard
add cheese to anything is not really great.
I've heard there's a kind of a fetish where you basically go and fuck cars up their exhaust pipes.
Cars up the exhaust pipes. I thought you said cows.
No, well, possibly also that. I think it's called bestiality. No, I'm talking about cars.
Cars.
Yeah, Cars. Like the movie Cars.
Yeah, no, you're going to cut your dick. You're going to burn it.
Yeah, I'm thinking I
think it's like they jerk off to the idea of fucking a car, and then the first time they actually try it, like they're like, no, that was a mistake.
Yeah,
that was a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, well, we're all fucked up.
I tried once
to fuck a car.
Yeah, tried anything once.
Did you really?
No,
of course not.
Of course not.
Dick comes out as black as Zwarte Piet. Dick comes out.
I'm from Israel. I tried to fuck a tank.
Your dick comes out looking like Zwarte Piet. All that ash and soot on there. Wink.
For our non-Dutch listeners, Zwarte Piet.
No, let's not get in there. No, we'll do that. We'll do it next year around the Zwarte Piet time.
Okay. Peace out, fucking racists.
I mean, I'm not a fan of racism.
I am.
But they come up with some funny jokes, man. Jesus Christ. You hear that one about them you hear about them one about them two goddamn what?
That was
we're falling apart
Ian's
here.
Other personality, cable man Ian.
No, that's just how we talk where I'm from. In Central Connecticut. Yeah. We all talk like this, goddamn.
No way.
Oh my God. Hell
really?
Yeah. Yeah, we going to tennis practice after school today. We gonna beat them Glastonbury boys something fierce.
Gay.
No. Gay is the worst. I'll kill my mother before I ever shake hands with a gay man. No, it's not too far off.
I've watched so many jokes lately about what was Trump's wife Pence being like actually gay.
Dude, Pence must be the most. He's deeper in. He's got the longest. He's got the deepest closet.
I watched so many specials, and they all make fun of him for being gay. And honestly, they're all very good.
Well, he looks like a person. Like he looks like that movie Get Out.
Mark Maron makes
you seen that movie Get Out? It's like a horror movie where like these rich white people are kidnapping black guys to like put their old brains into their youthful black bodies.
No.
And then the consciousness of like the real black person is like sunken back, so they have to like watch their life happen without control.
I didn't watch.
It's like really psychologically terrifying. I feel like Mike Pence is like there's somebody else controlling him, right? Like he's like just dead in the eyes. He's got like he's just like a surrogate for some fucking something else.
Yeah, I had a colleague like this at work. I worked with him 2 times, and basically anything I told him, no matter what it was, it can be like, yo, you're fucking up, or yo, you're doing a good job, would be the same answer. It would be like, ha ha ha, yeah, sure. And after like about 10, 15 hours of working with this guy, I realized that some people act like this because the voices in their head are way too loud. They're louder than anything else I can say. So basically, they just have the same response because they have no idea what I'm saying. Their voices are just like screaming inside, man. Like,
you mean like the anxiety, like just self-conscious sort of shit?
No, like
fucking
like
actual psychopaths.
No, actual psychopath, like murderers, like fucking psychopath.
Who are these people? You work with these people?
I used to work. I don't work there anymore. Fuck Hunter's Coffee Shop, by the way.
We got sensitive
if you ever come to Amsterdam, never go to Hunter's Coffee Shop.
We got sensitive teeth money now, boy.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Sponsored by Somalia CBT. CBT? Cock and ball torture?
What?
I mean, honestly, maybe
what?
CBT. You ever Google CBT?
No.
Like putting paper, like
obviously you have.
Clothespins all over your cock and balls and stuff, and like hitting it with sticks. CBT, cock and ball, it's a fetish thing. I think Somalia CBT would probably maybe do a little better. Just sell like dick whips.
You would have
stuff.
a more like niche clientele, but probably higher paying.
Yeah, and definitely like higher. You could like sell a dick spike or whatever they might use. The dicks, I don't know, something pointy you poke your dick with for like $600. Make it out of gold.
My man.
CBT. So brought to you by Somalia CBT.
The kinkiest thing I've ever done was probably missionary. I am not a very kinky person.
No, honestly, doesn't surprise me.
No.
Religious.
I like the
upbringing,
simple things.
You're in the army.
I like the simple things.
I could tell you things that would just blow your mind. Too sensitive for sensitive teeth.
Probably.
Maybe for a Patreon. If we ever do a Patreon, maybe I'll go into that. But I have like 50 to 60 sex toys upstairs in my closet right now.
They're all
clean.
Well, we had
cleaned.
this judge in
they're
Israel.
They're all cleaned, yeah, of course. They're organized from small to big.
Color coded too.
Yeah.
We had this judge. I think it was Israel, but maybe actually not. I can't remember. He basically got caught doing trials while having an active vibrator in his ass, and he could hear the vibration.
No way.
Yeah, you could hear the vibration on the tapes of the cord.
Like a butt plug.
Yeah, but you could hear it like when there was a lot of because
and he's on TV,
and it's on tapes for the trials, and you could hear it like, and I can only imagine like you listening to people like maybe describing rape or murder, and he's like having a butt plug, like, oh yeah, say he fucking stuck it in his eye, like.
The thing is, like, how unprofessional are you? Well, if you have some sort of kinky fetish thing or something, like, dude, somebody's life is at risk here. You're at trial. You're in a trial or something. Maybe skip the butt plug that day.
Maybe you just, you're just really, really into it.
Or maybe he had like some dominatrix that had like locked it in so he couldn't he's just like, I have important shit, and she's like, I don't care.
Maybe it was like a saw kind of thing, with like a torture kind of thing, and like it's like, I put this butt plug in you unless you saw off your butt.
I mean, it must be something extreme like that, because why else would you go on TV in
It's not TV, man. It's just like called.
What are we
TV.
talking about?
Called TV, man.
Cult TV.
Man, there's a recording of the trial.
Like a transcript.
Yeah.
So somebody said like, you have a vibrator in your ass?
No, but you could hear it on the video.
I missed something. Who had the vibrator in their ass?
The judge.
The judge had it. Oh, an American judge?
Sensitive teeth. Ian is not paying attention.
My ears are sensitive.
Apparently not enough.
No, they're not sensitive. Israeli?
Possibly. I said I couldn't remember, but I think it was an Israeli dude.
You have judges over there.
No, we just have like tribal things where we cut babies in half.
Yeah, tie him to a post in the city square and throw rocks at him.
Yeah, man. That's our
honestly,
pastime. A national pastime.
A lot cheaper for the taxpayer.
For sure.
Rocks are free.
Like rocks are free. Electricity costs more. Like you have to electrocute this guy, and then you like have to
just no court, no
and then
jury.
It smells like barbecue, and everyone comes asking, "What are you cooking?" And you got to send them away. It's a whole it's a mess. It's a mess.
A post in the ground and some rocks and some rope, and you got yourself a good old fashioned execution.
I like crucifixion. It's a very efficient way.
It's not very. Do you think
you hang them up to dry like sun-dried tomatoes?
That's
then
true.
You make a pizza.
Yeah. I mean, crucifix. It's also just like, it's not a good way to go, I think. But kind of funny.
Well,
they're really making a big deal of it. It's like, look who we got. Look at this. Look at we got him. We got him up there. Look at him. There he is for everybody to see.
It's like you find a rat in your house and then you nail him to the wall so the other ones don't come around.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's that same sort of thing.
I compared Jesus with a rat, and I want everyone to remember that.
Yeah. No, you should. I compare Jesus to DJ Khalid all the time.
Another one.
Because they look the same. Like, Jesus wasn't blonde and blue-haired. He was like a fat Middle Eastern guy. He looked like DJ Khalid.
Yeah, they say Jesus was like an Arab midget.
He's like, yo, miracles, yo, another one. Another one. He's like riding around in a jet ski in old-timey Jerusalem, like going through the river on a jet ski. Another one. Like, wow, he really must be the child of God. He's got this strange contraption. DJ Khalid.
That's a good one. I used to think always as a kid in Bible school, like, what if God was not actually God? Was just like a guy with a megaphone, like going behind rocks and like, yo, cut your son's dicks off.
Yeah, like a prankster.
Yeah. Like,
and just like
maybe this guy from the future traveled back. It's a guy with a megaphone.
No, it's just a guy.
They didn't have a megaphone. They didn't know what the megaphone was.
No, just a guy from the tribe with like a rolled up leaf.
Yeah,
who's like playing tricks on his elders or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then it like grows into this thing. He's like, oh no.
It made as much sense to me.
I think I went too far.
It made as much sense to me as the concept of an actual God. So I was like, okay, fuck it. Why not a guy with a megaphone? My teacher didn't like it.
Dude, I almost wish I had to go to like Bible school just so I could have more place to like be rambunctious and cause trouble.
Oh man,
I used to just get inside my like teacher's brains like in middle school and high school. I just we're gonna like English class, 14 years old. We're gonna read Lord of the Flies. Like I already read this when I was 9 years ago. So like, should I tell the class? Like, do I ruin it now or and they just piss off the teacher because I just give away the book before they read it? And just ways to like just fuck with them, you know?
I was an annoying fucking kid in school. So my teacher for history class was the school principal. And we had like a talk about racism and whatever, World War II. I don't remember exactly what, but it was about racism. And he asks, who in the class is racist? And I obviously...
Every one of you raised your hands.
And no one did except for me because I found a place to make a joke, obviously. And I raised my hand because I thought it was funny. He was asking who's racist. I'm racist. Like, and
how old are we at this? In this
17.
Okay, all right. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
And he goes, why are you racist? And I like, well, that's one race. That's two race. That's three race. There's different people. I differentiate them racist. I think you're racist too. And he goes, what? Like, do you see people of like color as another race? And do you see Asians as another race? Yeah. Then you're racist. And
that's a very good point.
He didn't fucking like it. He kicked me out of the class.
Does the word racism imply hate?
No, that's what I was trying to make. You can be racist.
I think racism does imply the term hate. Like, obviously,
it's a connotation. It's something that comes with the word. But racism in itself is just about differentiating people. Like, I don't think we're different, but I think you come from Africa and you come from Asia.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's easy to tell those two because they all look the same.
Yeah.
But no, but you know, it's everybody looks the same. Every rate, like if you there's a thing I saw online.
I love it how white like we think all Asian people look the same, and Asian
white people look the same.
Exactly,
dude.
exactly.
Like
exactly.
You see this
amazing.
meme of like it's like 20 different Hollywood actors.
Yeah,
and
they all look the same.
You have to look close to be like realize like they're not all the same people.
You remember the other day at the bar we were sitting and we were both
we all look the same to everybody. Like
the other day at the bar we were both sitting there and we were 100% sure that they both like this guy was Rodrigo because Rodrigo is like looking like they both like looked exactly fucking same.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just wore the same shirt and it was enough for us to think it was the same guy.
Yeah. So like when you say, "Oh, Asian people look like we look the same too, motherfucker."
Yeah,
we look the same.
That's what blows my mind.
We
exactly, because I honestly, there's a lot of Asian people. They all kind of look the same, but I differentiate white people. Why? This is what I'm accustomed to.
Because you have a trained, you have a trained eye.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. It's subtleties of life, man.
I think it's so funny. Like we need to celebrate our differences, right? I mean, I'm not the first person to say that, but dude, it's great. Like imagine how boring the world would be if we all just were the same. Oh my god, the food would suck.
It will all probably be something like Dutch food.
Yeah, if Dutch people really were allowed to flourish, which I'm so glad they weren't.
It's good that they're prohibited by law.
Like, imagine if Dutch people never traded the Manhattan for those islands, and they had like a huge stake.
Can you imagine Dutch people in Manhattan? I am Vulcan here.
No, they would be riding bikes. They'd be riding fucking bikes, and then there'd be every fifth asshole would be jogging in that bike lane. Let's mark up that there's papers over there.
Oh yeah, this joint is not gonna roll itself.
We got to start wrapping it up there, bud.
Yeah?
Yeah, we got to start wrapping it up. We cruised by. We cruised through it.
No, but I'm having fun, man. We're talking about important issues. We're solving people's problems. The sensitive teeth.
I hope so. I hope people with sensitive teeth are listening to this right now and being like, this show is so bad, it hurts my ears more than my teeth. So that teeth, I don't notice how bad my teeth hurt anymore. Thank you, guys.
You know what? That's the solution. Like,
you can't get gender equality. Let's cancel the genders, right?
Yeah.
Let's do a callback to the beginning.
You can't get a good podcast.
This episode.
That makes one so bad it makes you forget about everything else that's bad.
I mean, this is terrible. If more people listen to this show and less to Joe Rogan, it probably wouldn't make a goddamn difference at all. wouldn't make a difference in his numbers. Wouldn't make a difference in our numbers. Shout out to our numbers, by the way. We got fans in Japan. We got fans in Italy, South America, Boston, Connecticut, New York, California, South Africa. Japan is the craziest one. We had some in Russia. I love you out there in Russia. Thank God. I hope you're thriving. And
I hope you don't get sensitive teeth.
And yeah, man, we got a nice little demographic going on here. 100% gay. All our listeners are 100% gay. It's nice enough that they share that information.
Yep.
And really, they just love Sandra. Like, Sandra sounds great. The rest of you crackers are fucking weird. Give us more Sandra. But the thing is, I have the access to Sandra. So you got to listen to me to get to her. She'll be back. She's in Uganda right now. She'll be back
Sandra?
soon.
That sounds a bit racist.
No, it's not racist. Maybe if anything, it's like sexist or something. She's a woman.
It's both sexist.
You know they let her drive cars down there in Uganda?
Really?
Yeah, they let women drive cars down there.
That's nice.
Gay people can't get married. In fact, they can get thrown in jail. But women can drive cars, so that's nice. They're on their way.
So my wife is Jordanian.
Jordanian. So
and
like, does she get a sponsorship, or is it? Does she have a lot of shoes?
No, that's funny, but it's not. So
does Michael Jordan have anything to do with Jordan, the country?
Probably not. Maybe he likes it because they make nice food. I don't know. He's a smart man. Maybe he's business.
Michael Jordan's a fucking retard. You ever seen an interview with him? He's really hard to listen to. He's not smart. He's just lucky to have good people around him his whole career. He's not smart. He's like, yeah, I just, I try to work my hardest and like put the ball in the net, whether it's metaphorically or physically or whatever, that's what I'm trying to do. Now I'm going to go play golf.
I never actually listened to Michael Jordan.
No, I tried to watch this like mini-series documentary about his career, and like I couldn't get through the first episode because there was just way too much of him like talking to the camera. I'm just like, this guy is, he's just got a lowbrow way of speaking.
So basically, I went to Jordan to visit my family first time there.
Word.
And
your in-laws. Your in-laws.
Yeah, basically.
Your in-laws.
My in-laws. So you know how every time you go to a country and at the border pass, there will be like pictures. Visit this place, it's nice. Go to this place, that's great.
Yeah, like tourism propaganda store things.
In Jordan, when you go in the border, there's a few pictures,
it says, "Don't
and
go here."
all of them depict the devil holding a bunch of kids. There's marijuana and heroin and cocaine on the table, and basically it says, "Don't do drugs or you'll get life," or something like this. And this is the welcome into the country, and they like search everything you fucking own.
Really?
And then
really
they send
strict.
you off.
Alcohol is illegal there?
Yeah, alcohol is illegal.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Alcohol is legal in that country.
Really?
Yeah, because they like have a very big Christian...
yeah, they're half Muslim, half...
Yeah, they have
like
a very big Christian
Orthodox
population.
Christian,
but like anything else for drugs is like... if someone says you might have smoked a couple of weeks ago, they come to your house and take you.
And they'll like check you out.
Yeah. And if they give you a pee test and you're dirty, they beat the shit out of you.
And so you walk through Jordanian customs with dreadlocks looking like you look?
Yep.
Jesus Christ, man, you got some
I
balls
almost
on
shit
you.
my pants.
You got some balls on you. I would dress like a goddamn Mormon or something.
I almost shit my pants.
I'd just dress up like a Saudi woman. Just put a big black sheet over yourself.
No, it was fun. I like it. Fun country. Lots of things to see. But they do have checkpoints. They do have checkpoints with like people. In Israel we have like guns and shit. No, but they have checkpoints with like armored cars with machine guns on top and people manning the machine guns like
M50
like it's gonna go off at any fucking second. Yeah. Like they need someone to be on the machine gun. And that's just on the main road in the main cities. And it's like
yeah. They get that. I mean, I lived in Istanbul for a while, and like to go into a shopping mall, you got to go through like airport, like metal detector security.
Oh, we have the same in Israel. That doesn't surprise me.
And they got guys with berets and fucking bulletproof vests and MP5s, just like chilling.
That doesn't surprise me.
To go buy like a North Face jacket, you got to like have go through all this hassle.
Yeah, you got to buy some cucumbers.
In the movie theater, same thing. And then sometimes they just set up shit. Like if you're going down like a shopping street, they'll just set up like one of these like metal turnstile like checkpoint things just for no reason, just to like just to like make a huge crowd. Like get all irritated,
it's fun. It's fun. It's part of the experience, man. It's part of the experience, being like constantly afraid. I didn't go on a bus until I was 18 because I thought they all blew up.
Yeah, you don't want to really go on a bus in certain places.
No.
Basically anywhere. You really don't want to take a bus.
You really don't want to go on the bus if you don't have to. But
like if you're in America,
some places are definitely safer than others.
If you're in America and you're going to like travel, like New England's a good example because there's a lot of major cities in a day's travel. You got Philly, DC, New York, Boston. You got a lot of places. And there's a lot of bus travel.
There should be less places.
Don't take the bus, man.
There should be less places. They should remove like the middle part.
There's a thing called bus people, right? They're likely to have a switchblade and a bunch of Percocets on them. You don't want to take the bus.
But do bus people take you to bus land?
No.
Where do they live then?
The bus people?
The bus people.
I don't think they live anywhere. I think they just constantly travel around.
So when the bus stops, they just cease to exist?
I think they get off the bus. They get off the bus. They get on another bus.
Oh, no way, man.
Yeah, they just go right back. They go right back.
Don't get them wet after midnight.
Nah, fuck a bus. I mean, America's really built on cars.
My preferred way to travel is definitely human cannonball.
Really?
Yeah. Fuck
Seems bad for your back.
Let's get shot from one place to another. Could read a book on the way.
It might be a little windy up there.
Meh. I already live in Amsterdam. It's worse enough.
Yeah, it's very windy here. Especially the last couple of days. Jesus Christ.
It's like God farted.
It's like God queefed because we know she's a woman.
Evangelical Christians. What's up with that?
What
are you doing?
What are they doing?
What are you doing?
It's weird. Like,
what are there so many of them? Like, how do they not realize?
America's really, there's like been a propaganda campaign in America for like, since the end of World War II to just like dumb down the population, get people all separate, get people hooked on Jesus. Like when Kennedy got...
Oh, I thought you were going to say opiates.
And that too. Well, I know the opiate addiction is like China getting back at the Westerners for like unleashing like opium and shit on them. They're like,
but that's actually British. That's actually the British.
Yeah, but it's white. Whitey looks the same.
It's the white people. It's all the white people.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking crackers.
I was gonna say something. I forgot. Not opiates. Before that.
Sugar?
Nope.
What are you all else hooked on?
Americans are hooked on.
Mad Magazine.
Get them hooked on Jesus. No, I forgot what I was gonna say. But like, I'll go through Instagram reels or stories or something, and you see like a hot chick dancing. So you click on it, because we're men. And they're flashing carrots. You click and follow the carrot a little bit, and then like she's got like the little like I love Jesus like 6 kid emojis. She got 6 babies, and she loves Jesus. She lives in Houston, Texas, and it's just like ooh cringy. Like
now the weirdest thing
how could you think Jesus was real, man? I mean, he was a real dude. He looked like DJ Khalid, and he was good at like sleight of hand. I think that's the real story.
And one of the weirdest things when you're driving, in my opinion, is those stickers that tell you the exact size of the family. Like there's a mom and a dad and three kids and a dog and a cat and like a dead hamster that we accidentally flushed down the toilet and like all kinds of shit. Like
the stick figure.
I'm very happy for you.
Yeah,
but
figure family.
Like move out of the left lane, bitch.
No, it's strange.
I don't get it. What are you doing?
I don't know what it is. It's something about America. People their identity is so much attached to like the house they live in, the car they drive, like the family. Like that's their identity. Like if you took it all that away, they don't have much. Like they don't have like themselves. I think that's big to do with it.
It's a bit sad.
It's like part of the culture.
But you know what? I think from all the countries in Europe I've been to, the Netherlands is the most Americanized.
Certainly. And yet they
have the same
claim
kind
to like
of
be so righteous, but it's like, dude, there's a Starbucks here everywhere. Like everybody's wearing Nikes.
It's interesting how one country can adopt another country's identity just because they think it's the right thing to do. Like for me, it's the same thing. So Malaysia is a country.
Never been there.
But it's a deeply Muslim country. Out there in the fucking country of other religions.
Them AMs, them Asian Muslims.
Out there in the countries of like completely other religions.
Them class A Muslims.
These guys decided, you know what? That guy from the desert, like really far away, we're going to listen to him.
Well, it's the same thing. There's like a huge Christian population in Korea.
There's a huge Christian population in the fucking in South America. What's up with that, man?
Yeah, what are they doing?
Like seriously, like that guy from like that place.
It's the Spaniards.
The
Spaniards and the Portuguese.
Obviously, but but
even
the Spaniards are gone now. It's like you know why we have a king in this country?
I don't know.
Because Napoleon said so, and then Napoleon went away, and they decided, fuck it, let's keep it. We like it. It's nice for the flowers. I don't know what
I don't know. I heard a different story, but who cares?
No. This is the real. But it's like people come, they tell you shit, and then they go away, and they don't force you to listen to them anymore. But you decide, I'm still gonna listen to it.
Well, it's like, hey, we retain a lot of power and wealth. Like if we keep.
It's like someone comes and robs your house, and they tell you get in the closet and stay there, and then they leave, and then you just decide to stay there for like 50 years.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
A little bit of a Stockholm syndrome.
It's kind of weird.
Stockholm syndrome. Here's the thing. What if the Catholic Church was right? What if they really were right?
What if the secret is really fucking boys?
No, but yeah, exactly. What if the Catholic Church was right and it's like you shouldn't jerk off? But we've been like saying we haven't been jerking off, but then we've been lying for 2,000 years. But what if we really didn't jerk off as like a species for the last 2,000 years? We'd have like elevators to space and flying cars in a perfect utopian society, but like we've all just been lying. Like, we're not jerking off, and the church is just like, why isn't this working? Nobody's jerking off. And we've been doing this for centuries, and we're still not there yet. What is going on?
Are you fucking enough boys? What's going on?
No, you can't come unless you fuck a small boy.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, there's just not enough people. Too many people are jerking off, not enough people fucking small boys, and that's why we don't live in a perfect utopian society. That's a little bit of a stretch. I just think, what if they were right about the whole no masturbation thing? We'd be so much more, like, advanced in our brains and, like, skilled if we just didn't have that.
I'd rather stay a retard than masturbate. It's fun. It's a pastime.
It's a time killer.
It's a pastime.
It's a time suck,
it's
for
a
sure.
pastime, man. It's something you do.
Like sick on a
it's
school.
Like you get up, you have breakfast, you brush your teeth.
At home sick on a school day?
You go on number 3.
You go number 3.
Yeah. It's something you do.
piss and shit and piss and shit and blood, piss and shit and blood and puke and cum.
Yeah. That's a hit jingle.
Yeah, it's a hit jingle. It's called What's in the Bucket.
It's a new advertisement for Fanta.
Yeah.
That's the new flavor.
Yeah, What's in the Bucket?
Do you want a Fanta?
Well, Shane Pedro's not with us anymore, but when he was here, I just memories, just like memories of having him around, it's like kind of nice to reminisce. We asked him to Google how much salt in a can of Coke. It's like 10 milligrams or something.
Yep. There was like 4, I think.
4 or 10. Yeah. There is, but the point is there's salt in there too.
There's probably some shit and piss and blood and cum.
Shit and piss and puke and blood and cum? Yeah.
At some point. Someone's.
Oh, but that was the challenge. That was the funny thing we were talking about at dinner earlier. The 1 day challenge.
Oh yeah.
Shit, you gotta shit, piss, puke.
The sensitive teeth challenge. Can you do it?
You gotta get some shit, piss, puke, blood, and cum out of your body all in a 24-hour period.
Send us a picture. We'll put you up on Spotify.
And the blood doesn't count as like a little prick of blood. Like
it has to be like massive bleeding, like fucking like arm cut off.
Not like like cutting. I don't want anybody to go out and cut themselves, but like you have to live a day so reckless that you're probably gonna scrape a knee or like fall off of a small roof or something. Bleed a little bit. Drink.
Do a shopping cart.
Yeah, get so drunk that you puke, eat some bad fish, shit your brains, drink Bud Light, pee, and get laid. All in a day. In that order: piss, shit, puke, blood, cum.
Wow,
that's a challenge.
Yeah, send it to us. We'll put it up.
Yeah, if you get that in there, it's sensitiveteethpod@gmail.com. And if you send us something that we deem acceptable, you get a 1 year supply. You get a 1 year supply of CBD banana chips from Somalia CBD.
Yeah,
we can hook that up. That's definitely true. We got boxes of them here. He said, "I'll pay you so and so much an episode," and then in the fine print, of course, I'm bad at reading. It said in CBD banana chips. So we got a lot of them. They're good. They taste like banana chips with a little bit of dirt on them.
That's the CBD. It's
the CBD.
Healthy.
It's healthy for you. It'll make you stop tapping your leg.
Makes you stop masturbating. Then we can finally advance the society.
Yeah, let's stop jerking off as a species, guys, so we can get some fucking flying cars already.
Get some CBD in you. Repent. Think about your family.
You can edge, just don't come.
Just eternal edging.
Nothing in the Bible about edging.
Jesus is okay with that.
You got any beer in there still?
Yeah.
Let's sip right out of you. Oh, you got no.
Yeah.
I'll just take a sip. Well, I mean, we're having fun. But we kind of got to wrap. A little bit have to wrap it, unless we got some pressing issues.
Well, I have one last one for what are you doing? Cling wrap.
We could save it for next week, but it is new. It's fun.
Cling wrap?
Of course.
What are you doing?
I love cling wrap.
What are you doing?
Are you kidding me?
You make a product that doesn't work ever.
Are you kidding me? It works.
It always works the worst way around.
No. You're doing it wrong.
No.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? What are you doing?
Whatever you're doing, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Fuck cling wrap.
Nah, man. You can use it in the bedroom too. It's a lot of fun. It's an easy way to bind people, tie them up, wrap them up. It looks kind of hot.
I need to get educated then.
I'm not gonna do it.
Anyway, guys, sensitive teeth.
Is that it? Nah.
You sound like that girl I had sex with.
Well, I'm still. I mean, you really had to. I don't agree with your. I think Saran wrap. Saran wrap's the brand name. I think plastic wrap works wonders. We use it at work. I use that at my old job. Like wrapping up pieces of wood and stuff. Just like wrapping it out.
You like wrapping up wood. Yeah. I had a customer one day walk into the coffee shop. I sell weed, but I used to sell weed. I don't work there anymore. And he walks in, and he just automatically, instantly goes into screaming voice. Rasta, you gave me wood yesterday. I'm like,
oh no,
excuse me.
You're like, well, I can't.
Rasta, you gave me wood.
It's like, sorry,
it's
my favorite skirt. I'm sorry.
I said,
I wear it every Tuesday.
Please stop thinking about me in the shower. Yeah. Which he did not get, and he kept screaming at me, you gave me wood. I came yesterday, and you gave me a big stick, and it was a wood. And it's like...
So you say, to clarify, yesterday I gave you wood and you came. What is the problem?
I don't know.
If anything, you owe me money, buddy.
He complained that I gave them about the weed that had a big stick on it, but I wasn't there the day before.
Yeah.
So he just came at me and just started screaming that I gave him wood.
Yeah, there's a lot of those crazy types. They think like buying weed from a coffee shop is like buying weed on the street, and like, no, man, it's like if you go to a store and you buy the wrong shirt.
My favorite.
You know?
I had an American dude, and he was very, very nervous. He was super nervous the whole time. And he comes inside, and I noticed he was nervous, and it was kind of funny at some point how nervous he was, because he was not afraid to ask questions, and he was just nervous overall. And when he finally finished and he bought the weed and he paid for it, I go and I tell him, if the cops ask, you didn't buy it from me. And he looks to the left, he looks to the right, and he bolts like as fast as he could, and I laugh my ass off.
That's kind of hilarious.
So that's amazing.
My first week in Amsterdam, when I was 18 years old, you know, it's a little nerve-wracking. Like, I'm a kid out of my parents' house for the first time in a foreign country. You know, I'm walking around looking for like a coffee shop. Like, I want to do this. I want to try this weed thing. Looking for a coffee shop that just kind of looked like chill and, you know, empty.
Yeah.
And I find one finally after walking around just like aimlessly. It was like a summer day. It was actually sunny and nice. I finally find a place. I smoke like half a joint. I'm super stoned. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. Oh my God. And I just like go on the streets, and I'm just like walking like high as fuck, just like walking down the streets. And I realize I'm walking like, it's small streets. So I'm like right up behind this guy, you know? Like, I'm just like right behind him, and I'm too high to like really notice. And I started to notice him. He's like looking back and getting like really nervous. I'm like, oh shit, I'm high. I gotta slow down. You know, so I slow down. And then 5 minutes later, I noticed I'm like right up behind this guy again. And eventually, he just looks behind and he sees me, and he just like bolts off running, like runs through traffic and runs away from me. He thought I was, and I'm just like sorry, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I'm just way too high to be walking around. Yeah, I terrorized this poor guy. And meanwhile, I'm terrified of everything. No,
I've seen some funny shit in the streets of Amsterdam. One of the first months I was working here, it was around Christmas time. I go to open the shop that I was working in, and around the corner comes a guy on a horse with nothing but like what only I can say is a biblical diaper. You know, this kind of like a thong, but it's like made of wraps and kind of thing. Yeah. And a Santa Claus hat and a beard and a scepter, and he just rides. Yeah, and a horse. On a horse. And he's riding down the main stream of Amsterdam, and
it was a lot wilder back then.
There's also a plumber here who dresses exactly like Mario.
Yes.
And there's his brother that dresses like Luigi, and they pretend to be Italian plumbers, but they're actually Romanian.
Yeah.
Which I find hysterical.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's kind of hysterical.
Well, I mean, why? I mean, Mario's really from Japan.
That's kind of true.
So,
I think Nintendo is the next ones to get cancelled, because the whole Mario thing is kind of racist, huh?
No, it's not racist.
It's kind of.
You can still make fun of Italians, no problem.
Exactly, that's the thing. But soon enough,
greasy Guido freak, fucking, you know, like, who cares?
Like, Italians, they're too busy with the fucking pasta sauces and shit, so they don't care right now. But they will care at some point.
Nah.
No,
the thing is, like, they got their fix. You know, they had the whole Roman Empire, so like, yeah, we've done enough for a while. Like, we're just gonna chill out for like the next few centuries, because we did like.
It's
amazing
like, we're still how
in the
you take a country and you build it around tomato sauce.
It's a pretty It's like, yo, we make the best sauce. Everybody, that's what it was. Like, we make, like, somebody made some sauce and like, this is really good. Everybody needs to know about this. and they're like, we don't want to know about it. It's like, you're gonna know about it. We're gonna take over your country. We're gonna make you know about it. we're just gonna keep going until they got to Scotland, and they're like, this place is terrible. Let's turn around. This is cold and wet. I don't like it.
There's a monster in the lake. What's up?
There's nothing in there. Should have got more beers. But that's it. We got to wrap it up, man.
Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Hey, thanks for listening, everybody.
Listening.
Shout out Japan.
Konnichiwa, my man.
It could be a woman. It could be just an expert. It could be just some nerd fucking Australian backpacker.
I think it's actually you and a VPN trying to get more listeners, but fuck it.
Shh, bro. I got to bleep that out, too. All right. Brush and floss, everybody. Thanks for coming out. That's the show for this week. Come back next week. We're going to have another...
what are you doing, everyone, listening to this shit, man? What are you doing?
Little credits. Logo was made by Carlotta Novo, and our theme song was composed by none other than Dr. Prime. We appreciate it. All right, everybody. Take it easy. Peace.
Necessary. We can use a few teeth. One tooth, you can do teeth. And you can only do a few teeth because you can only cut so much gum out of the roof of the mouth. The sensitivity is not there. Do a few teeth, 32 teeth. One tooth, you can do teeth. And you can only do 32 teeth.
You are helping people.
It's great.
Sound check, sound check. Something sounds off. Wait a second. No, something sounds off. Sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check. Hello, hello, hello. Wait a minute. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Does this sound like shit or not? I can't tell.
It sounds like doo-doo.
Can you talk?
Yes, I can talk, motherfucker.
There we go. Sound check. Checking this motherfucking sound, bitch.
Motherfucker. Check.
Sounding this motherfucking check, bitch.
Check your couch. Check your couch.
Check your couch. That couch is checked.